Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Saving Dallas. Well, two things have happened since we've last spoken. One was an official statement from Cynthia Cedray, the Dallas showrunner and executive producer, and the lady, of course, of Develop New Dallas. Let me get my words out. And Linda Gray posted an impassioned tweet on Twitter. Linda Gray basically said what we've been saying, what I've been saying to you here on these videos. If TNT wasn't happy with the numbers on Monday nights, why didn't they move it to a more reasonable day and time? She mentioned the shows Dallas was up against. I think it was Monday Night Lights. I think it was football and some other stuff as well. So that was a great tweet from Linda, and things like that are really going to rile us up, the fans, to fight even harder to save Dallas. Hashtag Save Dallas, of course. There's no question about it. Patrick Duffy and Linda Gray are still very influential people in the show business circuit, in the Hollywood show business circuit. No one should doubt that. They're very big players, and they can put some pressure on. Now, of course, Cynthia Cedray did make an official statement. She said that she's very proud of the people she's worked with, that she's very proud of us, the fans, and they are actively seeking another network at the moment. And she did kind of say in a kind of quiet way that Dallas paid for some of the cuts that TNT are making. Now, that's important because that means that maybe they didn't cut Dallas because they thought it was a rubbish show. They cut Dallas because they didn't see another way and they couldn't see another show to cancel. Obviously, I feel, and everyone on this side of the circuit feels, that they should not have cancelled Dallas, but they are obviously cutting a lot of things at the moment at TNT. So the network's in a bit of trouble at the moment, but that doesn't excuse what they've done. They shouldn't have cut Dallas. It was a popular show, both. I think that the robust ratings it was doing, no matter what you say, what it was up against, the numbers it was doing was amazing. And Cynthia Cedray really, what I heard, when I finished reading what she said, I was like punch in the air, because I was thinking, wow, they're actively seeking a network. Obviously, we don't have any updates on that. All I can tell you is that it's a process. I can imagine there's negotiations happening. There's networks bidding to have Dallas. I don't know if lots of networks are jumping at Dallas, or if it's a case of Warner Brothers and Cynthia going, please, please take us. I really don't know that. But all I can imagine, and if I take my Dallas hat off and think, if I was a president of a network, would I want Dallas? There's no show like it. The franchise is as famous as anything. Yes, I would want to, as long as the figures were right and I thought I could do something with it and it would bring my network success. And of course it will. I think Patrick Duffy made a great point that Dallas needs a network that believes in Dallas. It's no good begging some network to take it. It takes it, and then after 6 months they can it again. You're never going to get longevity in television, especially in American television. But what's important is that someone who believes that the show can be successful, that's passionate about taking the show, takes the show. I think the hashtag Save Dallas is coming on a treat. On Monday, apparently, there's this big tweetathon on Twitter, which is kind of exciting, where everyone can tweet hashtag Save Dallas, talk about what they want to talk about. I think that's how it works. If you go online, you can check it out. But it's the whole point of everyone tweeting at the same time in the evening. Of course, worldwide that's going to be difficult, because here in Cyprus right now, for example, it's about what's the time now? 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock here in Cyprus. So let's just say this uploads in a couple of hours' time. It's going to be about 8 o'clock here in Cyprus, and probably for you guys in different states in America, it's going to be a morning time, I assume. So this is the problem with people not being able to do things at the same time. But we're all going to try. I think every Dallas fan is doing a great job. I think everyone's talking about this now. Even people not connected with Dallas are talking about it. It's really Really exciting. What's exciting for me, as I said before, is the Cynthia Seadray statement, and obviously having Patrick's tweet, having Linda Gray say what she said. That really excited me yesterday. I was thinking, damn, it happened after I did my video. And I was thinking, I've got to talk about it today, so that's why I'm talking about it. These are great things. To hear the showrunner say they're still looking for another network is positive, because if they turned around and said, look guys, as I said a few episodes ago, said, look guys, it's not going to happen, you need to let it go, thank you for everything, we would all be devastated, because we know Dallas was popular, because we know the ratings were amazing, as we've said a billion times considering what it's up against. And we know the showrunner is very passionate about working on this show, and so are the actors. That brings the movement on. I think they've got about 55,000 signatures on the petition now. That's amazing. But we want to get a ridiculous amount. We want to get something like 5 million. You may think that's impossible. It's not. There's around 5 million people who are watching Dallas on TNT when you add up everything. So every person who enjoyed watching Dallas should be signing that petition. I've signed it. I expect everyone to sign it. I expect everyone to keep on hashtag Save Dallas. Now, as I said before, important to be doing this on Facebook, but especially Twitter, going in different groups doing it. But even if you just put it as your post on your Twitter page, people will see it on your feed. Obviously, the more followers you've got, the better. If you haven't got any followers, it won't make that much of a dent. But even with Twitter, the way things work, even if you're not following people could see the hashtag Save Dallas. So what's happening is there is a momentum. Everyone is talking about it. We are making a dent. So when Cynthia and Warner go to try and sell the show on another network, they could say, look, we've already got 55,000 signatures. Look at everyone on Twitter doing the hashtag Save Dallas. This all helps. So please keep it up, because you're all doing a great job, but we cannot rest on our laurels, because this is a beginning of a fight that could go down to the wire. But the plus points for Dallas are these. Great showrunner. No matter what a few people say, a few haters, she's a great showrunner. She's a great producer. She's a great storyteller. She's got some great executives. She's got a brilliant cast. And she has a franchise spanning over 30 years. That is what we have in our armoury. And there is no show like Dallas. It's not about an alien travelling through time. It's not about a superhero. It's about families. It's about oil. It's about battles. It's about love. It's about sex. Very few shows do what Dallas do in the way that Dallas do it. So it is unique. The budget isn't that big compared to some of the shows like The Walking Dead, but of course you can't compare Dallas with The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead's up there. But Dallas is still a big hitter. And that's why I was shocked when it was cancelled, because you kind of think, well, hang on a minute. To be just under 2 million, when you're going up against Monday Night Lights, when you're going up against wrestling, when you're going up against football, that's amazing. That's not a failure. But of course, as we said before, it's all about those demos. And the demos had fallen to 4. I don't blame that on the show. I blame that on the kind of time it was being on, the night it was on, and people were saying, oh yeah, I can watch it on demand. That's fine. It's not fine. And one more thing before I go for today, for this episode. If we do get Dallas back, please listen. I'm not trying to talk down to anyone, but if you can, you must start watching it live. Very important that you watch it live, that you talk about it online. Please watch the show live if and when it comes back. Well, I think we've covered everything for today. Keep on fighting. It's very positive what we're hearing. There are talks going on. And as soon as I know anything, I shall let you know. And if you know anything, let me know. Movies TV Mad on Twitter. Mick Meanus on Facebook. And I haven't got any likes on my new page, Movie TV Mad. Check it out. It's about Dallas. It's about all TV shows, all movies. You'll want to check it out. It's for everyone. Please press like. And for that person who subscribed to my YouTube, thank you. You're awesome. You're the first. You deserve a prize. And if I was rich, I'd give you one. We will talk again. See ya.